That's where we are going to be at the Galle International Stadium for day 4 of the second test match. Sri Lanka versus Ireland in the Nippon Paint Cup series. And I can tell you that it's been just one-way street, and it's been batting and batting and batting. Let me show you why I say that, because it's been a mountain of runs. Ireland getting their best score, hundreds for them, and then Sri Lanka in reply are looking very good. 351 for 1, 2 centurions already, and they're just so close to that Irish first innings score.
So day 4 ready to go here in Galle. That's the 150 for Madushka. How well he's played, and it really is so attractive on the eye. He's good to watch. There's an energy to his batting. Nicely worked. Very nicely played. A little leg glance. How easy was that? Bit wide this time. Ben White, the fielder, will he cut it off? He will not cut it off. It's 4. And, oh yes, he's on 100 now. Good calling by Nishan Madushka. He wasn't sure, but that's what a partner can do to you and help you. His 3rd at Galle and his 9th in his career. And he's got 50 or more 6 times in his last 11 innings. Well done, Kusal Mendis.
Very good tips.
The 400 is up in the 89th over. 400 to 1. There he goes. That's going to be 4. Very prolific with that stroke. With square leg up about 30 yards from the batsman. Again, this time.
Keep going, Matty.
It's gone away. It should run away to the boundary, I think. Yes. Oh no, well done. Good effort, but just couldn't flick it back. It was one of those teasers that you always have the fielder interested. Again, he deposits it over mid-wicket for 6. This has been the problem.
It's just too easy. In particular for a man as short as he is, because it becomes the perfect height to be able to clear the leg side.
Yes, that is it. They've just got a partnership of 200 plus runs, and that is the first for Sri Lanka in their test history. It has never happened before. It's been consecutive for the first 2 wickets, and that is a massive, massive achievement.
This is short, and this will be punished. 6.
Lucky Whitey.
Just a fraction short, and the length picked up very early by Mendis. That should be 4. It is 4 runs. Graham Hume's not going to cut that off.
Soon as possible. Another short one, and the 8-6 into the same occasion, and Ben White knows about it, and Paul Rifle. It is arms up, and Kusal Mendis brings up his 150.
Right. That should be it. That should be it. Nishan Madushka, take a bow. A double 100. He's made 100. He's converted it into a double 100. It's a massive moment. Very well played indeed. Stand and applaud. The session safely negotiated that last ball. It's 489 for 1, just a single off the over. It's a very, very satisfying morning for Sri Lanka. 132 runs the return, 35 overs bowled, and no wickets lost.
For the second session, afternoon session here, day 4. 3 runs the difference between the two teams, and will we see a change in mindset?
They now just trail by 3 runs. They'll be looking to get as much of a lead as possible. There's rain that's been talked about possibly later in the day. They don't want to be thinking only if we had.
Ben White's been a busy customer out there in the deep. That's close. That is close. Might well have pitched outside leg stump. Are they going to review this? Yes, they are. Andy Balbirnie says, let's have a look.
It doesn't appear to be any bat, but just ultra edge, please. Confirm bat or no bat. Keep rolling forward, please. Keep going. It's a flat line as the ball passes the bat. The original decision is not out. Pitching in line, impact in line. Wickets hitting. Huma, I need you to reverse your not out decision to out. You're on screen. Signal now.
Nishan Madushka, maiden test double century, 205. LBW McBride in Sri Lanka, 496 for 2. Shot, yes. What a good sound off the bat that made. Just over pitched. Right, now that's why he was not pitching it up, Maha. Angelo Matthews opens his big shoulders. He goes again. You're talking about the grass banks. Has he cleared it? I think he has. Now, I think that's the 6-sitting record for Sri Lanka in an innings. Majestic shot.
I just had the feeling when he was in the stance that he was going for it. But in the end, you can't call it a slog. It's a proper slog sweep. Oh, nicely played. Digged in short. Third man was up, using his pace and the bounce, and guided towards the boundary, which is good batting by Kusal Mendis.
Yes, it will. Kusal Mendis. First time he's gone past 200. He's threatened on a few occasions, but this time make sure. Yes, thinks about his baby. Few months old now, but he's played really, really well for that. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Hammered. That's 6. Angelo Matthews. Just freeze those shoulders.
Bit of air given outside the off stump. There's not much turn on offer. Picks a spot over long on. Clears the boundary with ease.
In the air. He's got enough. Ben White can't get to it. 6, number 10 for Mendis.
Dances down the wicket. Picks that up nicely. There's a fielder back, but he clears him.
Goes again. Fielder coming underneath it. Can't get to it. 4 more.
He was looking for that gap.
Mendis down the ground. 6 and number 11.
Sixes, I beg your pardon, in a test innings. 11 and counting.
At the pitch, a friendly pace. We haven't seen uneven bounce, but do see some turn. 600 for 2, Sri Lanka.
Hoikett across the line, and 1 bounce over mid-wicket. A good player, putting up runs on the board and consistently doing so. And this is good running, very good running. Angelo Matthews calling back Kusal Mendis for 2 runs and brings up his half century of 76 delivery. Worked hard for it.
Big hit. Matthew Humphreys. Oh, he's done well. He's done really well. That is a really good catch.
He's hit hard out of the middle of the bat. And for a moment, Matt Humphreys thought he's going to trample that bound line behind him. But in the end, young man who's on debut holds on to a good catch.
Mendis 245, caught Humphreys, bowled Hume. It's 629 for 3.
Reverse swept by Angelo Matthews. That's like a slap. Oh, middle of the bat, few bouncers, and Kumar Dharmasena signals a boundary.
Goes after this one. Chandimal. Oh, Chandimal, that's his answer to the appeal. He'll pick up 4 with a reverse sweep. 650 for 3. The lead is 158.
And it's time for tea as well.
Day 4, those 2 sessions, 31 overs, 161 runs and 2 wickets. The run rate increasing to 5.19. Sri Lanka have applied all the pressure against tiring Ireland bowlers.
It is the final session of day 4 of the second test match. Sri Lanka sitting pretty at the moment. Thankfully the weather has been fine, contrary to the forecast we've had. Starts off with a rather poor delivery, which is punched. Sri Lanka obviously will look to try and pile on, move quickly.
Hit away. Oh, and it just gets over the fielder.
Just over that man at long on. Matthews gets a 6.
Didn't get it as he wanted. Bottom hand came off the bat.
Mountain of runs. Angelo Matthews again. It's another one. My God, that sounded crisp. It's gone the distance.
Was crystal clear. Oh, he's hit that a long, long way.
I think he can. He will push for it. He will. And he'll come back for the 100. His 15th 100, his fastest in his career. Very satisfying. And the second 100 at goal. And I think they've closed the innings. That was the urgency. That was the need. And that is very well executed. And Sri Lanka in a very good position. That's a look at the Sri Lankan card. Very impressive. Chandimal, spare a thought for him. Had to retire, hurt for 13. Dhananjay De Silva played second fiddle, helped Matthews to get to that 100. Double hundreds and another 100. Studying the Sri Lankan card. 704 for 3. And a very good run rate of close to 5 and over of 151 overs. Sri Lanka lead now by 212 runs. As I said, Ireland will have a pretty difficult time the last 20 overs or so to negotiate this evening.
That means that Ireland will open now with James McCullum and Peter Moore.
3 innings in this series. He's not really gone on to get that big score. And he'll be tested because just a while ago he limped off with cramps. Peter Moore promoted to open the batting in the second test. Around the wicket wish for Fernando. He's been good with the new ball.
Pretty brisk, medium fast, round the wicket. Squeezes out, and that'll be a 4 to start. An unusual looking stroke, but it counts as 4. Bowled him straight through the gap. Mendis strikes. McCullum's on his way.
Look at that go up in the air and he drops. Oh yes, hits him on the glove, on to the stumps. Just the start Mendis needed. Just the start Sri Lanka were looking for. James McCullum is gone for 10. Ireland are 10 for 1.
Little too short for my liking. That's much better. A little bit too full up. And through the extra cover. That's a good shot by Peter Moore. Gets off the mark with a perfect cover drive.
The main bus stand that is, and this is hit over the top. Yes, it's gone all the way for 6. The Irish batters seem to be taking a leaf out of the Sri Lankan book.
They're all screaming for this. The Sri Lankans knew it. It's going to go upstairs.
Just keep running it through, please. Yes, I have clear evidence that the fingers are underneath the ball and the catch is taken cleanly.
Peter Moore had walked virtually all the way. Peter Moore caught Angela Matthews, bowled Jayasuriya for 19, Ireland 38 for 2. Harry Tector will enjoy that just to get the boundary, just break the stranglehold for a second. 50 for 2, 18 overs gone. Oh, beautifully bowled. Outstanding delivery.
Turn and bounce past the outside edge, but he's played it well. Hasn't followed it. Let the ball go.
Harry Tector negotiates the last over of the day. 22 overs bowled by Sri Lanka in the second innings, and Ireland 54 for 2. They trail by 158. Ireland 492, Sri Lanka a mammoth 704 for 3 declared, 2 double centurions, Mendis, Madushka. Ireland 54 for 2. Ireland trail by 158 with the final day's play due tomorrow.